So, Craig.
Yeah, talk to me.
You're here coming for the championship belt.
Yeah.
You're up against some heavy firepower, though, and you know that. What have you got to say?
Oh, I don't even know this fighter's name, to be honest. I'm just showing up. I'm going to take the belt. I don't care who he is, but yeah.
Well, some know him as the Grand Champ.
Oh
Are you going to be able to take him?
Oh, I've heard stories about this guy, actually.
In fact, he's here tonight.
Is he?
Let's get him out. The Grand Champ!
Oh, God.
You're in for it. Hello there, you beautiful people. Come on in, of course. A pre-workout review by us, the review bros. Aaron.
Craig.
We've got ourselves a Grand Champ in the house. And what does it look like?
It looks like this. It's got a nice lion on the front with a crown, and it's by Lycan Labs. We've reviewed their stim pre-workout already, haven't we?
Yeah, are we going to liken it though? That's the question we'll be asking as we go through the usuals.
Taste, price, label, effects, all coming at ya. Is it really going to be the Grand Champ of non-stim pump formulas?
Well, it is a stacked bad boy, and we're going to bring you all the details. And all we ask in return is, of course, guys, please, thumbs up. Drop a comment down below, and of course your subscription to the channel helps us to help you whilst we put out free, honest reviews each and every week to make sure we're saving that hard-earned cash that you go about your daily lives getting. Let's see how much firepower this Grand Champ can put up. So, we now, of course, move into the first segment of these reviews, the taste and the mixability of the product. And what does it come in?
It comes in the one and only flavour that we can see, and that's strawberry kiwi.
So if you don't like strawberry kiwi, you're up shit's creek, to be honest with you. We generally don't mind it, do we?
No.
And there it is, a 36 grams scoop. Well, it's 2 scoops, but 18 a piece, 36 grams total. That is a big one, isn't it?
It is indeed. And mixability is looking respectable.
It is, considering. Gotta say it. Anyway, let's see. There's a lot to mask in here. Have they done a good job or not? Let's find out.
That I'm delicious with.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Gotta say, not even that chalky, is it?
No. There's no
quite
nasty
unique.
undertones.
I wouldn't say it necessarily tastes like other strawberry kiwis. It's more like a berry.
Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't liken it to strawberry kiwi.
Let's see what you've done there. But yeah, it's not. It's nice. It's more like a raspberry sort of.
It is down the berry
flavour.
line.
I mean, it's nice. It is nice. I've got a score out of 10, and so have you in your head. In
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
8.5.
Hey! It's a good start to review. How much is it setting us back? Let's find out.
And we're into price point. How much are you going to be paying for the Grand Champ of non-stims, allegedly? Well, you head over to the official website, lycanlabs.co.uk, where you can use code ALPHA10. That will knock 10% straight off the price. You can pick up this 20 serving tub for £35.99.
Very nice, you say. You do the math, obviously you get that 40-20 serves, but we always go by maximum serving size. 2 scoops, 36 grams, and it is a stacked formulation, probably to say the least. Now, when you do the math on that anyway, it'll come in at £1.80 per the serving. And on our consistent pricing scale, where a 5 out of 10 is considered to be an average price point for a serving of a pre-workout anywhere in the world, this one slides itself nicely into a 4.5 out of 10. So it is only slightly more expensive than average. However, non-stims, pump formulations, for some unknown reason, generally come in more expensive. Normally because they're more stacked, And this is no stranger to the stacked formulation market, is it?
No, and we're going to be getting into that right now.
Let's do it.
Label time. So as you mentioned earlier, a juicy 36 grams.
Oh, that is on the big boy side.
Absolutely. You don't see them that big very often, do you?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Let's get into it. Right, so we've got the Alpha Mode Pump and Performance Matrix, L-citrulline malate 2:1, 8 grams.
Yeah, good start. We're going to be looking at around the 5.5-ish grams of pure citrulline, which is a good dosage, guys. Nitric oxide will be pushed up within the bloodstream, helping with blood flow and ultimately the pump in the gym.
Lovely. Creatine monohydrate, 5 grams.
Yeah, we're not always too big of a fan of creatine in a pre-workout because it's a saturation ingredient that you need each and every day. With that being said, we'd much prefer it at a full dosage such as 5 grams, so that's really good to see. And we also don't mind it as much in a non-stim because you can get away with taking this product on a daily without getting the negatives of stimulants. So it's a much better advantage, and as we know, creatine helps with everything from power output, athletic performance, endurance benefits, and of course even pumps.
Lovely. And then we've got beta-alanine at 3.5 grams.
Yeah, good dosage, slightly above what we typically see for the beta tingle, the itchy feeling as the pre-workout starts to take effect. And of course, once you've built it up in the system, it's going to help with endurance.
Lovely. Betaine, 2.5 grams.
Yeah, another good dosage. That's what we like to see. A jack of all trade. This one, kind of like the creatine, athletic performance, endurance benefits, hyperhydration benefits, pump benefits, even focus benefits.
Wow, we'll take that all day. Then we've got L-taurine at 2 grams.
Yeah, double typical. The amino acid responsible for hydration and natural energy production in the body. Really good to see it.
Nice. Pico-2, 2 grams.
Yeah, good one. Oxygen uptake is going to help with the endurance factor and athletic performance side of things, and even recovery. It's a jack of all trade piece, this.
Nice, and a bit like beta-alanine, you've got to get that saturated, haven't you, to build up the
Yeah,
effects.
it's a good dose though.
Yeah, so we've reached that point quicker. Then we've got beetroot extract at 2 grams.
Blimey, that's a big dose. Obviously rich in nitrates for more nitric oxide production, more pumps, really good down the blood flow, heart health, antioxidant route, so it helps with everything really in terms of health and pump.
Wowzers. Then we've got pink Himalayan salt at 500 milligrams.
Yeah, good for muscular contractions and even pumps by a way of hyperhydrating the muscle cells.
Lovely. Pomegranate extract, 500 milligrams again.
Good pumps, antioxidant health benefits, anti-inflammatory benefits, more blood flow help. Pomegranate, as we know, even more rich nitrates are there.
Hell yeah. Then we move down to the Alpha Mode Mental Focus Matrix, L-tyrosine, 2 grams.
Yeah, double the typical, another amino acid, this one more in there for the focus and clarity, mood elevation for side effects.
Nice. Then we've got Alpha GPC at 1 gram.
Which is a huge dose, guys. It's going to really wake the brain up, get the choline sources going, get the neurons firing, getting you in the zone in training. It's going to work nicely with the L-tyrosine there.
Lovely. Rhodiola rosea extract, 400 milligrams.
Yeah, anti-stress, anti-anxiety, health benefits, nice for the focus and mood elevation as a side note.
Lovely, and very interesting to see this actually. L-theanine at 400 milligrams.
Very random, because normally that tapers down your stimulants. That's a big dosage. It helps with focus benefits. And as a result of this anti-anxiety, I guess you could argue it might come to a bit of mood elevation through fruition. Let's see how that comes.
Yeah, very, very unique. Then we got the Lycan absorption, amplification and hydration matrix. Bloody hell. Coca mineral, registered ingredient, 1500 milligrams.
Yeah, again, as it says, helping with absorption of these ingredients, getting stuff around the body, moving efficiently. It's good to see that ingredient there.
Nice. So that must be more down the hydration route of this matrix. Then we wrap off with estrogen and bioperine at 75 milligrams and 10 milligrams.
Lovely, lovely. More than your typical amounts, guys. We love a double digestive aid. Really gets things moving quickly. You've got a 30-minute window before this pre-workout should start to take effect. I really like it, and especially with a big 36-gram meal to digest, it's really important to have every little help, eh?
Yeah, that looks insane. Let's see how it comes together in the actual gym, eh?
Let's do it. And of course, we have landed at the primary segment of any review. It's the effects of the stuff in the real world. We've looked at the taste, we've looked at the price, we've looked at the label, and that's all fun and games, but it doesn't tell us about what the product can do in the real world. It just gives a story. We want to know the end of the story. Did it take us to a place of happily ever after, or pumped ever after, should I say in this case? We start the journey, however, at the beta-alanine effect. What did you think of that?
We do indeed, and I would liken it to a very tingly experience. Very strong. I would say 8, 9 out of 10 on the tingle scale.
Yeah, up there, because I think that double digestive aid, and even though we was looking at a big scoop, and when we have big scoops, beta-alanine is often squashed aside, and it says, you know what, there's too much to digest here. I can't take full effect. But in this case, it did come through. I think that's slightly higher than normal dose, plus those digestive ingredients gave it room to shine.
Yeah, and we've always liked that in non-stims because it gives the illusion of the pre-workout kicking in and a sense of urgency.
Yeah, a sense of not going completely cold turkey. And what else do we like to see from non-stims? So let's just jump around a little bit here. For anyone brand new to the channel, these non-stimulant products, they're not there to give you energy. They're there to give us things such as pumps, focus, endurance, perhaps mood elevation, some other bits and pieces. They're not there for an energy standpoint, and for some people that's good from being able to sleep at night, you know, late night training, wanting to take something for athletic performance rather than stimulation. Now in this case, we do also get focus ingredients, which is a big thumbs up. We like that because again, it wakes the brain up and it almost feels energizing, doesn't it?
Yeah, that combined with the beta-alanine, it's the closest thing you're going to get to a normal stimulant pre-workout, just minus the stims. So we've always loved to see that because it's better than going cold turkey, right?
Absolutely. Now the pumps, absolutely no denying it, they are nasty. You're looking at a mega scoop, and although the scoop weight isn't everything, when it concerns non-stims pump formulations, it is of more importance. There's only so much denying it. It's like having a meal on the table, and if your plate's absolutely stacked, guess what? You're gonna get more full. And in this case, we got more full!
Yeah.
In the blood swelling department. It was definitely up there in terms of pumps. Probably up there with some of the best pumps out there with pump formulations, and especially where they're concerned. And I think there's more of a reason behind it, and it probably is due to that focus element. And tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, so obviously we've always said it, focus ingredients are just as important, if not more so, than pump ingredients themselves, because that's what actually initiates that connection between your mind and your muscle to generate those pumps. And obviously that's an important factor in this one, and that's why it shines through so good, isn't it?
It is. And another noticeable thing with this, two other noticeable things, but one was a genuine sense of endurance, strength endurance. I felt more powerful for longer. Not crazy amounts, but noticeable. And I think that's due to the Pico 2 and the other endurance-based elements with that focus on training. And it's a productive feel. Now, what also comes in is a sense of well-being and almost mood elevation. There is a few mood elevation pieces thrown in there alongside that brain awakening. It felt good, healthy, productive, powerful. They are three words that I will remember the pre-workout for in months and perhaps even years to come. It's a solid formulation that really leaves no holes.
Yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find a more stacked one than this, and it's obviously worth that price point because it's only a little bit more expensive than average, but it's a way better pre-workout than an average. So as a non-stim goes, like you said, no holes, it's ticking all the boxes from pump to endurance to mood elevation to focus. You got all the digestive aids in there to make sure it gets through you.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
All with no
Perfect.
negatives, no digestive issues despite that massive mega dosage, no crash, no endurance issues, no digestive sickness, no cold sweats, jitters, chills. Quite obviously, guys, no trouble sleeping or appetite suppression. None of those that come with some stimulatory formulations.
And it's perfect for people that want to go on a stim break for the aforementioned reasons, such as the beta-alanine and the focus element. So it feels like you're still getting a bit of a pre-workout experience.
Yeah, and I've got something here. It's a curveball, and I'm going to throw it in now to the mix. And I do believe, and I would personally do this going forward, only use 3/4 of a scoop. If you look at the dosages, 3/4 scoop, you still get adequate dosaging, and that therefore of course will only help with the pricing element as well. It'll actually bring it up above a average price point product for still fantastic results.
Yeah, so you've got the ability to play around with it, because obviously it is very discretionary. Everyone weighs different amounts. So, you know, if you're £300, then yeah, fair enough, take the full serving. If you're £150, take a half serving.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be taking like 28 to 30 grams. Save yourself a bit. Get extra servings out of this product. Still get the same great results. We're laughing all the way to the bank. And not just the financial bank, the physical gains bank as well.
Hell yeah. So yeah, only good things to say about this. It's genuinely impressed us, not just from a label standpoint, but also from a real world results standpoint. And quite obviously it would fall into our buy it realm.
Yeah, it's very, very good. Very, very productive. A bodybuilder's professional pre-workout.
You'd make gains on this, wouldn't you?
You would. You really would. Not much more can be said about it. It's a very good one. I've got to say I'm impressed and surprised at this formulation.
It really is the grand champ, right?
It is a grand champ, that's for sure. At this point we say it.
As always,
Stay
pumped.
boom! Like that.